Welcome at the German Consulate in Toronto. We are in our fantastic loft space to take a look at our current exhibition on display, Museumsinsel Berlin, Keeping the Past, Facing the Future. The Museumsinsel Berlin is a complex of 5 world-famous museums that lies at the very heart of the German capital. It is the cradle of the Staatliche Museen zu Berlin, and as an architectural ensemble with its own turbulent past, it occupies a unique place in the history of education and cultural dissemination. The Museumsinsel Berlin was founded in 1830, fundamentally driven by the desire of the Brandenburg-Prussian ruler Friedrich Wilhelm IV to establish a sanctuary for art and science opposite of the palace and bounded by 2 arms of the Spree River. In 1999, the complex that now contains 5 world-class museums, the Bode, the Pergamon, the Old and New Museums, and the Old National Gallery, was declared a UNESCO World Heritage. Not just for its architecture, but also for its collections, which span 6,000 years of art and cultural history. We met with Dr. Michael Eisenhauer, the director of the Staatliche Museen zu Berlin, to ask him what he likes the most about the Museumsinsel.
One of my favorite buildings is the Bode-Museum. The Bode-Museum was established in 1904 and was renamed as Bode-Museum in 1956, and nowadays it contains the sculpture collection, the old sculptures of medieval and starting from the late antiquities up to the 18th century. And I think it's one of the most representative and most fascinating buildings on the Museum Island, and I love it very much to go there very often, and perhaps I even be there once a week to see the collections of the Bode-Museum, because the atmosphere is what I love most of the Museum Island.
Today, more than 3 million people visit the Museumsinsel every year. Let's hear again from Dr. Michael Eisenhauer about the future plans for the Museumsinsel.
The Museum Island is to be reconstructed on the basis of a master plan, which was decided in 1999. And this gives us a guideline for all the reconstructions we have on the Museum Island. But this plan won't be finished before 2025. This means a very long duration. One of the main projects, perhaps subjectively, one of the main projects will be the central entrance building, which will be a new building on the Museum Island. And we are standing here before a panel which shows a visualization of this new entrance buildings, which will have all the central maintenance facilities for the audience, like check rooms and shops and restaurants and public lecture halls and so on.
Besides the central entrance building, the James Simon Gallery, another future project of the Museumsinsel is the so-called archaeological promenade, a walkway connecting most of the museums on the Museum's Island. Today, the Museuminsel Berlin is a cultural hub within the urban life of Berlin, not only for its vast artistic treasures or architectural accomplishments, but also for its cultural interaction with the city. Just take a look at the popular tango nights that happen at the beach bar right across the Bode-Museum. This exhibition here takes as its central theme the idea that museums of the 21st century are pivotal to the experience of great cities like Berlin or Toronto. They impact the city's future development as centers for economic, political, social, and cultural creativity. Come and visit us until April 26th to explore the historical side and the unique museums of the Museumsinsel. Find out about measures required to both preserve and to further develop the Museum's Island, and take a look at the surrounding vibrant Berlin. More information on our Facebook page or at canada.diplo.de/Berlin. Thank you for the generous support of the Staatliche Museen zu Berlin and Schenker Canada.